Good morning everyone. Today I will discussing crisis management, its meaning different from related concept and its initial principle and step. Introduction. Crisis management is a planned and coordinate effort to handle damages or damaging situation effectively and ensure that emergency are contained and their impact are minimized, meaning planado o tinuyo siya para mas effective ang pag-handle o minusan ang epekto sa crisis. Crisis management overview. It is expert handle of crisis or emergency to reduce the eliminate damage or danger or damage usually led by the government with the help of private sector and volunteer. The word crisis comes from the Great Crisis, meaning to decide. It's a turning point in event often unplanned and may involve injury, death, loss, or description. Next is the crisis versus risk management. Management focuses on the preventing threat before they happen, while ang crisis management ga response siya sa mga threat nga humana na hitabo. Crisis management also involve two important element. First kay incident management, controlling the situation, often led by the law enforcement. Second is consequence management, reducing the effect such as through medical or fire response. So let's move on. Crisis versus emergency versus disaster. And emergency is urgent but still controllable, makontrol ra siya. Ang crisis is already beyond normal control, labaw na sa kasagarang makontrol. Ang disaster cause several damage beyond the capacity to cope, naghatag og grabe kayo nga kadaot nga dili makaya sa komunidad. Crisis and emergency are relate before knowing is the distinction helps in giving the right response and at the right time. As what I said, sa if ang event is controllable, it is an emergency. If it's beyond control, it becomes a crisis. A disaster happen when the effects of a crisis can no longer be managed. Principle of crisis management, there are four main principle. First, preparedness, having plan and rescues ready, nag-andam sa mga plano o kagamitan daan. Second, prevention, taking step to avoid crisis, paglikay o pagtanaw sa mga buhaton aron malikayan ang crisis. 3, respond, acting quickly and appropriately when the crisis occur, pagbuhat og sakto kung maabot na ang crisis. Number 4, recovery, restoring normal operation and assisting those affected pagbalik sa normal nga operasyon o pagtabang sa naapektuhan. So coordination among agency is essential to make sure all needs are addressed. Tanan paningahanlan matugunan. Naay 5 ka process o step nga pwede i-follow in crisis management. First, 1, identify the crisis, known its type and scope. Number 2, develop a plan, outline and to respond. Number 3, communicate clearly, inform everyone involved. Number 4, implement the response, carry out the planned action. Number 5, evaluate and learn, review what happened to improve future response.
Good day, sir. This is my report. The 10 essential elements for an effective crisis management plan. Number 1, risk analysis. It pertains to the study of the potential crisis that might arise. It includes an evaluation for a recognized dangerous condition to determine the risk or threat they present. So, ang risk analysis, sir, is ang pag-analyze sa mga posibleng dautan nga mahitabo sa usa ka kumpanya para kabalo mo unsa inyong buhaton pag naaya na mga dautan nga mahitabo. Number 2, an activation protocol. This serves as the trigger for the crisis management plan with a sense of urgency. This response this depends the circumstances that activate a particular crisis response. So ang an activation protocol is mo siya ang kuan ang mo trigger sa crisis management plan pag naay mga crisis nga mahitabo. So kung inyong kumpanya mo makuan ang plan A dili success napay kuan plan B. So mo isa pa ni siya mo kuan activate. Number 3, chain of command. This refers to the succession of leadership from superior to subordinate through which the command is exercised. This is also known as the command channel. So ang chain of command is para sa usa ka kumpanya dito gyud magsugod ang mando sa kinatasan sa superior padulong sa iyang mga subordinate. So nagbase gid sa ranggo ang kuan masugo. Number 4, command center plan. This refers to the location or place that will serve as the base of operation for the team during a crisis. So ang command center plan is kuan na siya pag ang inyong kumpanya is madamage o madaot, example masunog, napamoy kuan isa ka opisina nga pwede ninyo bakwitan para padayon ra gyapon inyong operasyon. Naa siya kuan ng lain nga base para maka-operate ra gyapon mo. So number 5, response action plan. This refers to the detailed planning on how the organization will respond to various crisis incidents. So ang response action plan is mo na siya ang kuan detailed planning nga mo na inyong sundon kung unsay mga namagaling mahitabo nga mga crisis, mo na inyong sundon ang kuan response action plan para makasukol mo sa mga crisis nga mahitabo. Number 6, the internal communication programs. This refers to the system and backup methods of for members of the crisis management team to communicate with each other. So ang internal communication program is ang pag-communicate ninyo sa sulod sa inyong opisina sa imong mga kauban para og naman galing mga crisis nga panghitabo maka balo mo og unsay inyong buhaton ang ibuhaton kay nag-communicate raman mo sa sulod. Number 7, external communication programs. This refers to the plans for communicating with the public and key external stakeholders. This includes the appointment of the spokesperson. It also includes the creation for the special website, telephone, or line to answer consumer or community questions. So, ang external community programs, mo ni siya ang pag-communicate ninyo sa gikan sa inyong opisina ngadto sa inyong mga customer o consumer o sa community. Number 8, the resources. This pertains to the everything the crisis management team might need. So ang resources is ang inyong mga panginahanglanon sama sa pinaka number 1 dia is ang kwarta o puhunan. Number 9, training. This aims to enhance specific agencies task for crisis response composed of an individual and collective training where the individual must be prepared to be a part of and integrated. So ang training is sa butable na kay na mo na siya ang pagbaging kumbaga sa mga empleyado para kabalo na ug unsay buhaton sa sulod sa opisina. Number 10, a review. This refers to the procedure for updating the plan and analyzing crisis response. So pag-review sa mga angay buhaton, tanan na kung unsay inyong angay buhaton kung naay crisis nga mahitabo.
Good day, sir. My topic is situational crisis communication theory. It's rooted in attribution theory. It states that the business uh, tailors crisis communication to the crisis potential towards company reputation. So, kining situational crisis communication theory, muni theory ginagamit sa pag-communicate labi na sa negosyo para maprotektaran ang reputation or usa ka organisasyon if ever na may mahimong crisis o problema. So, na siya tulo ka parte. Ang una is the victim cluster. The organization is a victim. Viewed as a victim of the event. So, kining the victim cluster, ang usa ka organization na himong usa ka biktima sa sitwasyon. Like for example, na natural disaster nga hitabo. While sila kapadayon sa pagbuhat silang trabaho, which is makakos na og problema or crisis, diyan ang usa ka organization is nasa gamay responsable para manghatag og solusyon o problema kabahin sa ilang problemang ginatubang. Sunod is accidental cluster. The organization unintentionally cause a crisis. Kumbaga, ang usa ka organisasyon wala nakatuyo makabuhat og usa ka butang which is makos og problema or crisis sa usa ka organisasyon. Ang sunod is the intentional cluster. The organization intentionally acted wrongly. So, kumbaga, ang usa ka organisasyon nagtuyo og buhat og di mayong butang which is makakos og crisis or problema sa ilang organisasyon. Sunod is dirita sa diffusion of innovation theory. It tackles the sharing of information during emergency situation. It provides a framework for exploring how innovations are communicated within the organization. So, kining diffusion theory diri nila gini-explain kung unsang pamaagi nila mapakatag ang ilang mga bagong ebento or mga ideya kabahin sa mga grupo or organization. So, nasa sunod is ang innovation. Ang innovation is muning mga bagong ebento or mga ideya nga nabuhat which is pwede magamit sa mga organization. Sunod is communication channel. It refers to the process by which people shares information about innovation and includes unit of adaptation of individual or organization. So, kining communication channel morning pumaging mag-communicate sila mag-share sa mga kadalang-laing impormasyon kabahin sa mga bagong invention ng mga idea. So, sunod yung katulo is ang time or oras. Kalakip sa time na ni siya do kaparte. Ang una is innovation decision process. So, the time frame when an individual or organization become aware of innovation until they either adopt or reject innovation. So, kining innovation decision process muning process sa pag decision about sa mga bagong invention if ever i-apply ba nila sa ilang organization or dili. So, sunod is adapter categories which refers to the level of inclination of individual or organization has towards innovation. Kining adapter categories mo ni dali na sa parte is ginatagag pagtagad ang sa katao which is ginalaw siya if gamiton ba diya ang mga bagong idea or bagong invention or dili. So, ang sunod is rate of adoption. Kapaspason, rate of adoption is considered as a speed of which an innovation is adapted in a social system. So, kumbaga, kapaspason sa panahon nga ma-adapt sa usa ka organisasyon or tao ang mga bagong invention. In social system is this includes individual, group, organization, or subsystem that all shares common goal. In social system is apil na diri ang mga grupo, organization, which nag-share sila sa ilang mga share sila sa ilang mga lahi-lahi nga mga ideya towards sa ilang common goal. So, kining unequal human capital theory states that inequality among employees leads to crisis at the workplace. So, klaro kayo ang pagtrato sa mga employee nga dili patas which is makatagay po siya problema or crisis sa organisasyon. Like for example, diskriminasyon sa parte sa trabaho and kana nga kana nga sitwasyon maka-cause na siya og problema. So kining chaos theory or butterfly effects theory it comes from mathematics and states that some systems are so complex that small difference starting condition make act every differently and predictability. Kini is nag-explain siya kung unsa epekto sa mga gamayng butang if pasagdaan siya until such time nga makatag og dagkong problema sa usa ka organisasyon. Kining butterfly effects is explain sa mga gagmayng butang nga posible in the future is makatag siya og crisis or problema sa usa ka organisasyon. Kining image restoration or repair theory focus on rebuilding an organization reputation when it has been damaged by crisis. So kining image restoration of repair theory diri lagi napakita og unsaon nila pag build utro ang usa ka organisasyon nga gikan siya sa na down pinagi sa crisis or problema nga iyang nagian. So ang sunod is denial. The individual in question or can either deny that the event question ever occurred or deny the facts that they are guilty for it. From the word denial, no, ilang gideny sa individual or sa usa ka organisasyon nga kabahin nga dili sila ang hinungdan sa mga aksidente. Sunod is abiding responsibility. When denials or certain acts is not available, abiding responsibility is the next option. So if dili ma-deny sa usa ka organisasyon or tao, ang next thing nga mabuhat is pwede ining ang abiding responsibility or paglikay sa responsibilidad kabahin sa mga nitabo nga mga problema. So nani siya upat ka klase. Ang una is the accused individual justified their own actions by passing into other party, reducing their own responsibility. Kumaga justification. So ang iyang binuhatan sa usa ka tawo is kumaga i-blame niya sa ubang tao para nga makakos siya og gamay na lang ang iyang responsibilidad. Sunod is the accused of attempts to reduce their responsibility, affirming they do not have sufficient information or control to handle situation effectively. Kini is lack of information or control or kulang sila impormasyon or wala sila kakayanan na makontrol kabahin sa mga sitwasyon nga nitabo. Ang ikatulo is the accused attempts to ang ikaapat is the accused attempts to reduce their responsibility by attributing accidents to good intention. So ginapagawas nila ang ilang nabuhat is aksidente lang, no? Dayon ang kinalasan is good intention. So kumbaga nabuhat nila ang usa ka butang nga dili maayo for some instant purpose, no? O kumbaga na sila ay rason, mayong rason nganong nabuhat na nila. So dirita sa reducing perceived offensiveness, an accused individual may attempt to reduce degree of feeling experienced by audience through 6 methods. So ang kining reduce perceived offensiveness ginatry sa usa ka tawo or organisasyon nga magamay-gamayan ang epekto sa kabahin silang aksyon nga gibuhat. So nay do ka klase ani. Una is bolstering, attempt to increase positively sentiment towards the accused individual by highlighting past actions positive attribution. Ining bolstering bisan pa og nakabuhat og di mayong sa akusado but pinapakita niya kung unsay dakong tabang in the past sa usa ka organisasyon. Ang kining minimization is attempts to convince the audience the event in question is not as damaging or scandalous as been made out to be. So kining minimization pinapakita niya nga iyang binuhatan is dili ingon nga dakog epekto or kadaot sa atubangan sa kadaghanang tao. So that's all. Thank you.
Differentiation is to aim to achieve a similar effect with the audience by comparing it to a similar yet more notorious act. Diri sa differentiation, ang isa daw kakusado kay iya daw ginakumpira ang iyang sala sa isa ka akusado. Ang isa kakusado pero mas worse pa dahil iyang sala nga nabuhat. Diri din sa transcendence, it attempt to reduce offensiveness by putting the event in question into a different context or by shifting the perception of the audience. Diri sa transcending, para daw ma-reduce ang yang offensiveness or yang nabuhat is ang kuan daw kini, ang topic daw iyang ginalahi, shifting the perception of the audience. Murag bitaw kuan bitaw kini ginalahi ang isa ka topic. Attacking one accuser, the accused individual will allege that the accuser deserved what happened or that they were in some way responsible. Ang isa daw ka individual nga naka buhat og sala is dapat daw nga kuan dapat nga yang panagutan ang iyang sala. Compensation, the accused individual offers some type of reimbursement to reduce sentiment of ill will. Ang diri sa compensation is yadong bayaran daw niya yang buhat nga sala para daw ma-reduce ang yang kuan bitaw kining sentiment of ill will. Number 4, corrective action. This involved the accused is individual promising to fix a problem. Diri sa corrective action, ang isa daw ka accused, ang isa ka akusado is mag-promise daw para ma-fix ang isa ka problema. Nay duha ka kuandayon sa corrective action. Can take one of two from the individual can work to return things to the way they were before the incident in a question. Return things margiya bitong yar bitong ilisan, or ang isa dayon individual can make assurance or adjustment that will prevent any a similar incident from occurring in the future. Number 5, mortification. Mortification, it is the most direct of the aforementioned strategies as accused individual admit responsibility for the action in question as seek forgiveness for them. Diri sa mortification is kuan bitaw murag iyang giamin ang iyang sala bitaw. Kabalo siya iyang sala, tapos iyang giamin nga siya ang nakabuhat ato. Structural function theory. Structural functionalism come from the sociology and look at the society as a structure made up of the institution that function together to keep the whole runnings, like organs that work together to keep the body functioning. Ang kaning sa structural function theory, para daw mag-function ang isa ka organization, kailangan daw magtinabangay para mapanatili ang ang isa ka organisasyon para dali mabuwag. Crisis management model is the conceptual framework aspect of preparing for, preventing, coping with, and recovering from a crisis by viewing event through a model. Crisis and manager gain a context and can better apply a best practice. Ang diri sa crisis management model, diri is ginaplanuhan nilang moabot nga problema or crisis or kuan og sa ilang nagian nga crisis. Nay kuan day 3-stage model of crisis management. Number 1 is pre-crisis. It involved signal detection, prevention, and crisis preparation. Ang diri sa pre-crisis is kuan kining sa wala pa bitaw naabot ang isa ka crisis or problema is ilan ang ginabuhatan og kuan kining nanay murag na bitaw pang kuan ana nga problema bitaw pang sulbad. Ang number 2 is crisis. These stages begin with the crisis trigger event that mark the beginning of the crisis. It ends when the crisis is considered to be resolved. It has two substage: crisis recognition and crisis containment. Diri sa crisis dayon, ang ikaduha sa stage is kuan kining nana ang isa ka crisis or problema, tapos kailangan dayon og kaning dali bitaw nga kuan kining dali nga pagsulbad ana sa isa ka crisis. Number 3 is post crisis. This when the crisis is resolved and deemed to be over, and the organization is considered what to the next is making the organization better prepare for the next crisis. B, make sure the stakeholder and live with positive impression of the organization crisis management effort. C is to seek and to make sure the crisis is truly over. And diri sa post crisis is kuana ning ang isa ka crisis or problema is humana. Ang ilang ginakuan diri is unsaon nila pag bangon bitaw anang crisis nga niagi or problema, unsaon nila pag bangon lagi ana nga problema. Think 4 pieces model of crisis. Natay number 1, padrumal pieces. Ang padrumal pieces is ito ang yugto kung saan may mga maagang sinyalis o babala na nangyari na dulot sa krisis. Number 2, ay hindi niluan ba? Padrumal pieces cover the period between the first sign and crisis eruption. Ang padrumal stage is ito ang yugto kung saan may mga maagang babala o sinyalis na maaaring magdulot sa krisis. Number 2 is acute stage. Begins when a trigger unless the crisis event. Number 2 is acute phase. Sa yugtong ito is ang krisis ay biglang nangyari at kailangan ng agarang aksyon, ng dali din nga bitaw aksyon para ng isa ka krisis. Chronic stage encompass the lasting effect of the crisis, such as the after a flood or hurricane when teams refer the damage to building and tolls. Diri sa chronic phase is ang krisis ay pangasiwaan at ang mga pagsisikap ay nagkatuon ng sa pagbangon at pagkontrol ng isang pinsala. 4 resolution stage represent the end of the crisis and time for internalizing what went wrong through a root cause and analysis of implementing change to ensure there is no repetition. Ang krisis ay nalutas na at ang normal operasyon ay naibalik. Metro 5-stage crisis management and model. Number 1 is a crisis signal detection. It seeks to identify warning sign and take preventative measure. Diri sa number 1, ang is kilala ang mga maagang sinyalis ng isang potensyal na krisis kanimo bitaw na signal daan. Number 2 is probing and prevention. It is the active search and reduction of risk factor. Ang is sa yugtong ito ay nangangalap ng impormasyon o gumagawa ng hakbang upang maiwasan o mabawasan ang krisis. Number 3 is containment. This refer to the action taken to limit its spread. Sa yugtong ito kung saan pangasiwaan ang mga pinsala at limitahan ang epekto ng krisis. Recovery, it is the effort to return the normal operation. Gumagawa ng hakbang upang makabangon mula sa krisis at maibalik ang normal na operasyon. 5 is learning. It is the review of the crisis management effort and learning from it. kung saan sinusuri ang krisis at kinikilala ang mga natutunan upang mapabuti ang pamamahala ng krisis sa hinaharap. Salamat.
Good morning, sir. My topic is about the principles of proper crisis management. According to the National Crisis Management Core Manual, nay 8 ka keys o principle in crisis management. Ang una is a whole of nation approach. Ang whole of nation approach, it is the communication and engagement of all stakeholders, especially the leaders at all levels, in identifying emerging immediate threats, coming up with the solution, developing shared goals, and aligning capabilities so that no one will be left behind. In times of crisis, it represents the unique Filipino values of bayanihan and bridging leadership in preventing and or mitigating the effects of crisis. Sa kuan pa is ang tanan nga maigo sa crisis nga mga nasod is kailangan nila communicate each other para mapangitaan nag solusyon ang umalabot nga crisis para dili sila maglisod. Ang number 2, strengthen interagency collaboration. In order to be successful, agencies, department must collaborate with other agencies in detecting and simultaneously addressing all aspects of crisis: diplomatic, political, military, humanitarian, economic, and social. The goals of strengthened interagency coordination are: ang strengthened interagency collaboration is para ma-successful sa is kailangan nila nga kuan mag-collaboration, is mag-iusa sila para ang pagbuhat og solusyon is dali ra nila mabuhat. Ang ilang goal kay makagain sila og complete situation awareness, makabuhat sila og mga plano nila sa ilang agency og mga activities transparent to other agencies pod, assign agency responsibilities, and anticipate and keep pace with events during operation. Ay katulo, efficient situation awareness. Situation awareness detects threats and crisis long before it occurs. Analyze the root cause and effectively conveys warning, providing enough lead time to prepare for wide-ranging scenarios. Sa dili pa maabot ang crisis is kailangan nila is pangitaan nila solusyon para dili ra kay madak-an og wanda ko og damage ang mga crisis nga umalabot, para maka-prepare pod sila sa ilang mga buhaton. Ang ika-upat, third, response to incidents. Most of the time, crisis start and end locally, thus it is the must for the local government to be capable and effective in managing crisis. A unified response from the local government units and other stakeholders or higher levels of governance is required in managing crisis. National level organizations are ready to provide the resources and capabilities to support and sustain the response and initial recovery at the local level. National level organization can also hold command over any crisis response and effort. Kung pa is ang crisis daw is magsugod sa local o matapos po din sa local, kaya ang government is sila mo yung manage sa crisis para makatapos sila sa local, o ang national government pod or kuan is sila mo mutabang pod sa government sa kuan sa local para maga-support sa mga kinahanglanon para dali ang recovery. Kalima, adaptable operational capabilities. Crisis management response should adapt to meet requirements of each and every crisis that would arise for it to be effective. Since crisis incidents vary in size, scope, and severity, all levels crisis management organizations should be organized with capabilities for different types. of operation. Government agencies must be ready to execute graduated measures to avoid incident, and need increase and change responders should remain alert and adaptable. In addition, the overall response of crisis management should be flexible as transition from response effort to recovery. Ang crisis management is kailangan nila is ma-adapt nila ang mga ma-adapt nila ang requirements para effective ilang pagabuhaton nga mga solution. Kaya ang mga crisis is na different na kidak-on ng severe ba ng grabe is kailangan nila i-adapt para madali sila nga mapagita nila mga solusyon, dali po sila mahuman. Ang unity of effort through unity of command in crisis management to be functional, effective, and unified command is indispensable. It requires a clear understanding of the rules and responsibilities of participating organization. The success of crisis management is rooted from unity of effort, which respect the chain of command of each participating organization, overcoming organizational biases while harnessing seamless coordination across jurisdiction and support of command objective. No, ang crisis management is kailangan is functional. Ang unsa may gisugo sa kitasan is kailangan nila tumanon. Kung sa man ilang responsibilities is kailangan nila masabdan para ang ilang pagabuhaton is successful ilang pagabuhaton nga mga solution or ini nga mga ang nila buhaton. Readiness to act. Response to a crisis depends on the responder's instinct and ability. And readiness to act is the willingness of an individual do something if and when needed. It may mean readily taking command or being responsible for establishing priorities for the safety of the public and other responders. And for ensuring that adequate safety measures are in place, this should be encouraged among local communities for the crisis management response to be more efficient through training and planning. The readiness to act that is ingrained among first responder is enhancement. Sa readiness to act is kailangan nga di na ka magulat sa mga responder is kung makaya ni mga respond as a civilian is willing po ka paggamit po is pwede ka mutabang. Kaya naman sa nato nga pwede ka mag-training kung saan pag tabang natay mga uban nga mga program, training program para unsaon pagtabang sa malabot nga mga crisis. Intensify public information campaign. As an effective public information campaign is a key to effective crisis management. The general public must be informed of the threat and its effects and all government action that prevent the occurrence of crisis resulting from these threats. Organizational members must be prepared to talk to the news made during a crisis. A well-developed public information education strategies and communication plan ensures that life-saving measures, evacuation routes, threat and alert system, and other public safety information and coordinated and communicated numerous and diverse audience in consistent, accessible, and timely manner. Dapat ang atong gobyerno is kailangan nila pabalo natong mga public people para pinagi sa news or media para maibalan nila kung unsa ilang buhaton, sila moadto, sila evacuate para pag maabot ang crisis is dili na sila mataranta or mabisagahan sila madto. And that's all, sir. Thank you.